Should we talk about enlightenment? I started getting into a lot of material in my 20s that was about non-duality and enlightenment and figuring out how to get out of this matrix, how to get out of suffering, out of pain, out of this annoying thing we call the human condition, the human world. Is there a way out? I sure hope so. So I read a few spiritual books, and something that kept coming to me was A Return to Love by Marianne Williamson, The Disappearance of the Universe. And they say in these books that you can become enlightened by completely forgiving the world around you. Most people look at something wrong in the environment or another person or something they distaste and they go, ew. Get out of this reality. You don't belong here. Or you're complaining, I hate my job, I hate my partner, I hate my body. You're blaming something else in your reality. What if you take radical power back to the driver's seat and you say, I'm gonna choose what this means to me because that is where I have my freedom. I can't control if other people come up to me and say, hey man, you wanna buy this thing? Hey, I don't like your face. I don't like you, bro. What am I gonna do about that? I could punch him in the face, but I feel like that's just gonna create a feedback loop, which we term a fight. I can laugh in his face and I might get punched in the face. I can laugh inside my own head and say, this guy is a cartoon character. This guy is an actor in this play, and he's doing a really good job being this actor, and appreciate him. Does that sound ridiculous? Yeah, it does. But is it useful? Dang. A lot of people say you can become enlightened by completely forgiving the world around you. Because that guy who's saying, I don't like your face, brother, that is not another guy who's trying to threaten me and attack me. That's what most of the world sees. And later on, they'll complain about this guy to their friends. What if he's a symbol in my subconscious that is reinforcing and confirming, let's say, anger, disgust, guilt, shame, trauma, anxiety and fear, depression, low self-esteem? That guy is a symbol of all those things I believe about reality and myself. So thank you so much, character, for playing your part perfectly. He confronts me in the face and I choose to go, wow, I'm seeing that I believe I can be threatened. I'm seeing I believe I can be harmed and attacked. That's one of an infinite ways of perceiving reality. If I look at him and go, wow, he's got beautiful eyes, and oh my gosh, this is great content. Please keep insulting me and I'm gonna use this in a video later on. And then later I'm gonna tell my friends not to complain. I'm gonna be like, man, this guy, it was hilarious. Check this out. He did this, and then I bought him a coffee afterward and he went skipping down the street laughing after we became such good friends. There's an infinite way to respond to something. There's an infinite way to decide what something means to you. Oh my gosh, I found the way out. I found the way to enlightenment. There's nothing that can stop me. I thought I had the secret. I thought I had the panacea that was gonna save me from the world of suffering. Ugh. But that perception is still believing this world sucks. This is a horrible nightmare that I need to get out of. Resist, avoid, escape. That was the meaning I was placing onto this. Another way to enlightenment is self-love. We've heard that way too many times. It's all about the self-love. It's all about the self-love. Everything in the world is all about self-love. I fucking love myself. I just got chills saying that, by the way. Even though it was kind of making a joke of the people that say that, I still got chills up my spine. Maybe I'm believing that. Maybe I do love myself. That's good. Instead of taking a dogma or a script, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. I love you, I'm sorry. You can repeat that as a mantra a million times, but eventually it loses color, loses sincerity. It's just words. Really, what's the essence of what you're trying to get back to? If you meditate or pray or do a mantra, who cares unless your heart is open and the phone is on? I am a robot. Forgiveness started losing meaning to me. Self-love, I've heard that a million times. I need a new term for that. I know what they're trying to say. It's powerful. I know that forgiveness is powerful. It can heal your body, it can relax your body, it can heal trauma, and so can self-love. But we hear it all the time. It's hackneyed, it's cliche, it's as trite as a rainbow trout. You're really using your own self-knowledge, not what someone tells you is gonna work. There's a very particular situation where I'm having a hard time forgiving this one person, and I gamify or I codify some way of applying forgiveness that works for me. Not just saying I forgive you a bunch of times or I love you a bunch of times. I experience love in very unusual ways. Someone making me French toast is my love language. So if I can sort of relate French toast to someone I don't necessarily like at work, I imagine them making me French toast and saying, I know I creep you out, but I love you, so please accept this keto French toast I made from scratch. Oh, It gives me tingles. Just thinking about that is just a radical little film clip, but it sends tingles down my arm. And all of a sudden, every time I see that guy at work, there's something in my brain that's gonna be different. Instead of avoiding resistance or resting dick face, I'm now gonna look at him and be like, oh, he made me waffles. He made me French toast in my imagination. I love that guy. That changes so many things in my reality.